everyone, and welcome to In the Know 360, show hosted by me, Anat, the warm hearted warrior diva. This show gives you insights on the journeys of high achieving business owners and music artists who share with the audience the importance of building a strong community of like minded individuals on the road to greater success. And today, Mr. Bray Smizzi is in the house, y'all. Yay! Welcome, sir. How are you doing this evening?
I'm blessed, ma'am. I'm blessed. How are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for making your presence here at the
Yeah.
community of NNL 360.
No, I am blessed and honored to be on this platform. Trust me, I promise.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. It looks like it's nice and sunny over there in your neck of the woods. So that's good. Over here, it's kind of gloomy now, but
Um,
we're gonna get that ray of sunshine illuminate through here, so we can have a
okay.
brighter evening.
Okay.
All right.
That's
So,
my favorite here. Yeah, Friday.
well, who is Brace Busy?
Oh, we. I'm gonna just say a real individual. Not
Mm,
a robot. Not a yes man, but a trying to really man. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
God feels man. So you know, above all, a talented individual, somebody who been really using his wordplay for years to attract people, you
mhm,
know. So that's where, you know, the Smizzy part come in,
mm.
and the Bray part is great. The Bray part is very special because that's really part of my name, but the Smizzy is just really significant to my musical inspiration, really.
Hmm. And was it a nickname, or how did the Smithy come about?
Mm. Mm. Lil Smizzy is a family given a
Uh huh.
nickname, and
Hmm.
I took it's really a Smooker, Smooker,
Okay.
but I took the rest of it off and kept the SM and put the
Hmm.
I, like because it really was a trend where everybody was the Izzies and stuff like that, but like it really means something, to
Hmm.
have them Z's in my name, because I love Z as an alphabet.
Oh
That's a
wow,
weird people don't know. I love the letter Z.
wow, that is very interesting. Like, I guess what made you gravitate to the letter Z?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just can be said with a Z. So like I just gravitated to that.
Okay.
It started with Libra and it went from there. To be honest.
Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. See, now people know you like the letter Z. Z or Z, as some other languages they would say in the alphabet. So, you've had quite a journey with your music journey. Can you tell us a little bit about your upbringing in Memphis and how it shaped you to who you are today, both as a person and an artist?
Okay. Well, the journey started city being Memphis, to be honest, and poetry from I was going to Evans Elementary, and I came across a teacher who excellent taught she my love of poetry was almost the same. So we just kind of dove into that. But then once the poetry kind of like slowed me down, not really slowed me down, like I just wasn't. into the process of creating poems no more. I just was like, man, let me just make music and
Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Hopefully he'll. It's buffering, so hopefully he'll come back on here. Let's see. Go take him out, and then he can come back in. Um, okay. Well, while we're doing that, make sure you tap in with in the No 360s episode right now. We have, gosh, I believe I interviewed um, this month alone, maybe going on 20 interviews. So pretty much, I think I interview per day. That's what it seems like for the month. So hopefully, let's see, we'll have Bray come back on. There's some technical difficulties. Hey, Tony Sauce, what's going on, brother? Thank you for joining us this evening. Um, uh, Brother Great, thanks for joining. We have RNM Lil Reaper 2025. Thanks for joining as well. Let's see here. Okay,
this freezer work. I
here
don't know
we
what
go.
what is happening. What?
It's okay. Yeah, the connection is okay. There you go. If you just hold still like a statue, I think
Wow.
like like literally right there. That's perfect right there. So sorry about the connection, but hopefully we'll
Okay.
get through this. Okay,
Okay.
can you take us back to what you were saying
Yeah,
earlier?
we really started off with poetry first because I came across a teacher that actually taught my mama. And my mama used to love to write. Long
Huh?
live Miss Africa. Yeah, she used to love to write, and she would write poems and stuff like that. So like I said, like I was getting into, I was getting frustrated with the process of writing poems, and I wanted to make them with beats to them. So my uncle Eric, he actually taught me how to like rap, but like when it came to writing and stuff like that, I kind of picked up on other people, like what I'm saying, they style and stuff like that, how to create a 16 or how to make the beat, you
Mhm.
know, structured around my voice and stuff like that. So like
Oh,
it seemed like I've been doing it stuff like that, but it's kind of like I've been
yeah.
like a hit and miss person.
Huh.
But no, I'm saying like how I come on songs like because that's what I get critiqued on the most. The
Mhm.
the style of how I do it, but that's just how I've been doing it for the longest.
Wow. Yeah, like listening to all your tracks, I came across well, first of all, let me say this. A lot of the pieces that you sang to or rap to are timeless pieces. You know, like the one at NPR, was it called Tiny Desk? And it's a whole bunch of songs that I'm like, oh, that's an interesting twist. And one guy, the guy from NPR, shout out to them, Tiny Desk, he said, "Oh yeah, he's good with ad libs." So I was like, "Oh, okay, that, that makes sense." I was like, "That makes sense," because as I progress in listening to your music, I was like, "Yeah, I think he's right about that."
Yeah, that's so crazy because like I was told that the ad libs is like part of the song, so I was just always structured to like do extra stuff with the ad lib. So like I love the ad lib part. Like forget the verse, I can't wait to the ad lib part come. Like
Mhm.
that's how I
Yeah, and one thing about you that I really enjoy listening to is you're literally it's it's clear, right? When you're
Mm,
articulating your lyrics, like it's
mm,
because a lot of okay, I'll put it out there. A lot of songs with artists, they don't come in as clear with their lyrics, if that makes sense. But for some reason, your lyrics, it's like you're talking, but you're not talking. It's I don't know how to. You probably heard this many times, right?
yeah, yeah. I understand. Yeah, trust me, I understand. Cause I get that a lot too. Man, it sounds like you just talking, and I'm like, no, it's not talk.
No, it's a good. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm not saying like we're talking right now, but it's like you're talking with the
Mm,
flow, but it goes well together. If that makes sense, because it's clear. I don't know. Anyway, I w- I don't know if there's like if anybody can drop on here, if there's a particular terminology for it, but yeah, like your ad libs, the way you articulate and the lyrics, and the crazy thing about it is like it's like the perfect ingredient, right? Because it just flows like smoothly, if that makes sense.
mm. Oh,
Yeah.
you
So
hyping me up?
I
Hyping
just
me
want
up?
I give you look, no, I'm legit telling you.
No,
Like,
I know. I know. Thank you. I really do
yeah.
appreciate
I was like,
it.
oh, okay. You guys need to tap into his music for real. Cause I'm sitting here, I'm just driving, listening to your music. Cause I listen to different artists' music while I'm driving or like I'm in the gym or whatever. And I was like, oh, like some of your songs, like it hits different. Well, every piece is different, but I'm just sitting there like, you surprised me basically. You surprised me with your
Mm,
songs.
mm. Amazing,
Like
amazing.
toxic, like but
Mm,
I don't want to spoil it. We're going to show the audience eventually during our conversation, but we're going to move on to the other questions here. No pressure. So you mentioned, right, your mom, Anita, may she rest in peace. My condolences to you
Thank
and your
you.
father, Arthur. How did their experiences impact your life and music? And you mentioned Uncle Eric too. And what's one lesson, right, you carry with you every day from, especially from your mom?
uh,
It's a
man,
loaded
speaking
question,
to
I
my
know.
mom. No, no, no. It's perfectly fine. One lesson I get from my mom is the classic word make broke look good. So like
Mhm.
I just follow that method. Like she don't like no matter what. She just always kept herself up, and she was just like, "Hey, don't, no matter what you're going through, just don't let them see you quit." And that's why you got to make broke look good because they can think you got $1 million and you just got $1. You know what I'm saying? So, as
True.
long as you make broke look good, you'll be all right. And that's one of the lessons I
Mm.
got from my mama. And then like my mama was a real clean freak, so like I just really been cleaning up a lot lately. So like long live my mama. I miss her. But I
Yeah.
really endured a lot of lessons with her, with being the oldest, and being up under her and knowing
Mhm.
everything. Like, my daddy, he wasn't around
Yeah.
that much. He wasn't around at all, but he
Mm.
trying to work on himself and, come around.
Yeah.
'Cause he the only living parent I got.
Mm.
So free Arthur, so I just greatly appreciate the lessons that I did, experience with them because like I actually told my father off. I'm not even gonna
Mhm.
lie to you because like, like he never, stepped foot into my world. So like,
Mm.
when I was graduating, I kind of told him off, and my mama told me that I hurt his feelings, but we got to talking about it, and he understood where I was coming from. So
Yeah.
as long as we got an understanding, and he was able to take accountability for his actions, and I was able to do the same,
Mhm.
we was able to move forward and grow our relationship into what it is today.
Mm. Wow.
And oh, yeah, I was gonna get into my uncle Eric. He just basically taught me, how to, just flow with the song. To be honest, because like
Mm,
we was just imitating lyrics, and then like I said, I just branched off and started writing lyrics on my own.
okay.
Yeah.
So, when you were saying, what's the, I believe you mentioned a significant piece in learning from your uncle. You said that basically to make the beat match your voice, right?
Yeah.
What was the process behind that, and how did you know how did that flow?
It was like we was auditioning because like I used to remember us like trying to do it. Everybody else didn't want to do it. Everybody wanted to play, but
Mhm.
since I had got drawn into Master P, real
Yeah.
tough, real heavy, so I was just like,
Yes.
let me do it. And then this is no joke. This is no laughing matter. But
Mm.
we was talking about Cash Money in some of our lyrics. So that's where
Mhm.
it was kind of like funny or something like that because I didn't know it was real beef between them. You
Oh.
know what I'm saying? And I was a little kid though, so like I didn't get into all the politics and all the beefs and stuff until I
Mm.
got older.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's very interesting. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very interesting anecdotal you just mentioned. Uh, wow. It looks like, thank you for joining. Tony Sauce is here, venue music playlist of
Yeah.
Lil Red Fire joined. Lil Red Fire
I
said, Bray
came
Smizzi, a lot of fire and heart emojis. Sex Man
in.
Hour, Anthony and
Ooh,
Lucy
ooh,
Sangle, Ben Wilbers of TFL. Okay. And if I'm
mhm.
missing somebody, I think R&M, Lil Reaper,
Okay.
um,
Everybody
Murder
represent.
Great.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
Yeah, we have some people. We have a good group of people. Ben Wilbers. Did I say? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. My
So
biggest family, they showing up for me. My biggest family, appreciate y'all. This is my out.
yay. Thanks for your support, everybody. This means a whole lot to Bray and myself. The reason why I do this podcast is to give a voice to
The voices.
okay. All right, here we go. So you mentioned, right, the influence of your mom, your father, and your uncle. So what, I guess, what's next, like from the start of your journey, right, as a child to date? Can you mention one thing significant that transpired through your journey from Bray's, standpoint?
Yeah. Okay. Transpired is that well. I've been doing it by myself, but now I'm more hands on. To be honest, because I always wanted to put my career in somebody else's hands, but I
Mm,
can't do it because ain't nobody gonna go as hard as me. So like that's
right.
why like it transitioned from a group to
Hmm.
two to one. So like I'm gonna be that lone soldier,
Okay.
because like you just told me, like Tony told me, Venue told me, like and
Hmm.
Modern Music told me that I have timeless music, and I ain't even think I can
Yes.
consider this timeless, cause I'm just making music, and that's how it just really happened. Like you just making music, you sitting on quality. Like that's why I told
Yes.
people. That's why I be telling people if you make music, just drop it, cause you never know. You never know. Never know.
For
So
sure. I mean,
yeah.
I it's funny because, like, when you don't, well, I'm not saying you don't see your potential or you don't see where you are right now, and 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, right? Or however many years, and somebody tells you this, it's like just confirmation. And it's true because I can see your sound. going in different types of genre. Like you can go to blues,
Mm.
you can do country, you could do
Mm.
like there's this one piece I was listening to. It's one of my favorite pieces. I think it's what was it called? It's the one that I played recently. I posted a story. Why am I blanking out on it? But we'll get into the song later. But I was like, oh, this sounds a little bit like symphony, right? It has like a little symphony with opera, like a soundtrack from an opera or
There gotta be the walk in my
tango.
shoes.
What
The
there? What was
walk
it?
in, the walk in my shoes intro.
I think so. Or what's real? Or we'll go. I'll find it. But
Okay.
you're basically it's like you're coming to a restaurant, right? And you have the appetizers, the menu, the whole menu, and you're like sampling. It's almost like tapas. Have you ever had tapas before? And you're like, okay, here's some like southwestern egg rolls. Here's some little, firecracker shrimp.
Yeah.
Here's some
Okay.
buffalo
Okay. Yeah.
wings.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're like
Simply.
giving,
Exactly.
you
Just
know,
getting the variety. I'm giving variety. That's what you're saying. Okay.
right, exactly. Oh my gosh, it looks like a lot of people are saying, okay, Saxman, our Brain's music is timeless treasure for sure. Fire sign. Trill Talk, venue music says Trill Talk. And side note, how great is Bray's beard? Oh man. And then
Okay.
Ben Wilbur's of TFL. I wish I had a beard like Bray. That's so
Oh man.
true, right? I mean,
Wow.
hey.
Yeah.
So everybody
Um,
likes your beard, Bray.
hey, tell them I don't like it. Dude, it's cool though. Like I mean, I love it now because I got
Yeah.
the haircut to match. You know,
Right.
give me hair like a nickel.
Yeah. That looks great on you. So,
Thank you. Appreciate
um you started your musical journey at age 8, right? Which is very
it.
impressive. And how did your uncle Eric, right, inspire you during those early years? Do you remember like the first time you realized like music
Like,
was going to be your escape, your passion?
nah, really, like I said, everybody else didn't put no interest in it. I
Hmm.
did. So like, it kind of was just like I wanted to chase after it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind
Okay.
of like when you tell somebody they can, if somebody tell you you can't do it, and it's so
Mm,
simple, it's so easy. That's why everybody like. I mean, it's easy to do it now, but it's so hard to get into the industry because
mm,
of it. You can do it yourself so quick. So
mm-hmm.
um he just really was telling me how to just keep my flow, maintain my flow, and
Uh-huh.
have it structured over the beat, and just don't say too much. But I always like to say too much. I always like to say too much. I be wanting to put everything in there, and so he just had me on that. And then like I said, once he helped me do that, I just went ventured off and started writing lyrics and started making songs and just started writing songs because I ain't recorded my first song until I was like 18, 19, 18 going on
Oh.
19. And, or I was already 19, but it was it just was amazing time once I Wanna See You got recorded. That was an
Hmm.
amazing time.
Oh wow. Well, it sounds like Uncle Eric, and then I'm probably throwing in my 2 cents to this, but we're gonna call Uncle Eric the tapas process guy. So like he has like a tapas flow, 'cause
um,
he didn't want you to throw
yeah,
in everything. So bit by bit or piece by piece. I thought that was really cool. I don't know. I don't know
yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah. And then well, not to cut you off, but he tried to do music as well. But like I heard him rap, and he was actually good. But he just didn't push himself like how I'm doing.
Mm. Definitely feel that. It looks like Ben Wilbers says your lyrics are incredible, man. Trill talk. Yes, for sure. Uh, so
Ends
growing
up
up, right,
being the same thing. Uh-huh.
in like difficult circumstances, it can, either make or break someone. How did your struggles shape your music, or did your hardships fuel your desire to create as well, or did it come just from the love of music?
It really came from a mixture of both. It's like
Okay.
pretty much because like it's like I wanted to make some real. I wanted to make something that was real and not just sounding the same or structured the same. To be
Okay.
honest, So once I went through the hardship, what I'm saying. I tried to bury it and not release it, but the more you harbor the trauma, the more it becomes like a trigger. So
Yeah.
like if I can't put it into a song, then I just write it out. But majority, I like to put my hardships in the song because
Mm.
you never know who's watching or listening. So I just try to give a real authentic sound to the music. That's basically what it is.
Mm.
And I know
Yeah.
a lot of people experience the same things and stuff like that, but to hear it in a different point of view, it's very good, very delightful to be honest.
Mm. Yeah, I definitely your songs does evoke emotions. I do hear that, and you can tell a difference between someone that's just spitting, right, whatever they want to spit, and someone that's legit evoking these emotions that then transpires to the audience. And so I definitely felt that. It looks like Venue Music says here Bray has a full support of Venue. We see his love of music and community every single day. Um, yes, definitely, for sure.
You
Definitely
know,
agree with that. So let's move to Memphis sound, right? Memphis has a rich musical history. How did the city's culture and vibe influence your sound and approach to music? Are there any like specific artists or genres that inspire you?
uh, I'm gonna just have to go ahead and say, 3 6 inspired me.
Okay.
This is me younger, so like I was exposed to a lot of music as a younger kid, gospel music and
Hmm.
sometimes a little country, but like as far as the rap, it was just like 3 6 Mafia, Tila, A Ball, MJG, Kingpin, Skinny Pimp, um, Tommy Wright the Third, somebody else, Gangsta Black, Player Fly. Um, it's so many. DJ Squeaky. Um,
Hmm.
and like I was just gravitated to Master P though. It's just something about Master P. I was just like, let me just. But I listen to everybody to be honest. Like like I really feel like like a lot of places should be bigger than what they are right now in the
Uh-huh.
music industry. But we're gonna get into that later as well. But Memphis really influenced me all over because like it's basically like the city and the culture of Memphis. Like you have to come down here to experience Memphis yourself to
Mm.
like even feel like you've been to Memphis, and you have to come more than once, not just because you was a kid and then you can't became an adult and you came down here. Nah, like it's a real experience because like I miss I was born in, and I don't have nobody out there but family. Like, and I just want to experience my hometown. That's it.
Hmm. Oh wow. Yeah, I heard about the museum. There's a. I'm trying to remember the actual. What is it?
Stax Museum.
Yes, yes. I heard that it's really nice. Just hopefully one day I'll come check it out for sure.
Oh
So
no.
about your uncle Eric, right? Not trying to pick on him. But as was there any like songs that you felt like, oh, this should be broadcasted. I wanna do something different, like a twist to one of his tracks or something. Have you ever done that?
No, no, no. I because we cut off communication after that part.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a real conflict. So
Okay.
like that I heard, you know what I'm saying, because it was so long ago. I was a child as much, but like it is like influential. To be honest, I have did other songs that maybe he probably heard or probably haven't, but I just I just have not heard a song and been like, oh yeah, let me get that inspiration from him. To be honest,
Mhm.
I ain't you know. Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So the song, right? You know I'm gonna bring this up. Uh,
Mhm.
I want to see you, right?
Mhm.
Here we go. Really resonated with a lot of your fans, and it marked a big moment for you.
Yeah.
Looking back at that track, right? How was it received, and what did it mean to you personally and professionally? And how did that single change the course of your journey? And it's a loaded question.
Whew. Nah, it's a great question. So basically, once we recorded "I Want to See You," it basically was like right after high school. We was like trying to just get something recorded.
Mhm,
Me and the other
mhm,
two guys that I was on the song with. So like, and it actually was another person originally to be on there, but they they got pushed to the side because
mhm,
some other things transpired. But once we was able to get our tracks, I mean get everything laid down, I was feeling excited about it because um like I can't never forget it.
mm,
We had our homegirls, they was laughing at us
mhm.
about the song. So then once the song kept resonating with them, they was like, I wanna see you roll, I wanna see you ride. Then like
Right?
we was winning contest after contest with the song, so that's what made me,
Oh,
feel good about the song because no matter how I didn't even really just get explicit with the lyrics, but everybody was like, "Man, I understand exactly what you was talking about," and I'm like, "Dang, how can y'all know? Like, don't do me like that." But yeah,
right?
I want to see you is like it won because like
Mm,
when once we start winning contests, it was just over with from that part.
right.
There, shout out to Tito and Mr. Spiffy. They're gonna probably catch this John later, but on the song with me, so. And
Ah,
Quincy, my boy Quincy on the beat,
let's see.
he made that beat and gave it to us, and that was the
Oh,
beauty
wow.
of it. And I was just like, he was like, man, I got some beats y'all could do something with. Cause we told him that we was gonna rap, and I ain't think he was a producer. He was just like, man, just lock in with me. And we was like, okay, well, we trying to lock in, and that was one of the beats that he gave
Oh,
us.
wow.
Yeah, so you know, and I'm just now releasing it in 2024 when it, originally got recorded in '09. But like y'all said, it's timeless music.
Yes, most definitely. Well, shout out to them for sure,
Yeah, shout out.
especially the beat,
Yeah,
Quincy.
especially Quincy. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
My boy Gabriel from Venue Music, he loved the build up to the beat.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
everybody been telling me they love my beat selection, and I was just like, I fell in love with the beat before making a song. So like that's why like it's hard for me to write a song without a beat because I
Mm,
want to fall in love with the beat too.
mhm.
Because you know it's a beat right now that I fell in love with when it first got produced, and it was produced by Tebow, and now it's being
Mm.
sampled.
Oh, wow.
It's been sampled, numerous times, but right now it's kind of like the number one trending song right now. Dolce Anxiety, they sample Goit, somebody that I used to know, and that's somebody, and
What?
Tebow. yeah, Tebow sampled somebody that you used to know, and then I'm trying to make it into a cutoff song, like you getting cut off, So
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good twist.
yeah, exactly. But you got like once you hear the beat and when you hear how I'm coming on it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is very much needed because I really feel like we need it. And like I'm a real female rapper junkie. I love female rappers, and I would just want to put two females on the song with me.
Hmm. Hmm. That'll be dope. I think that's, you know what? I like that twist. I can already hear it down the road. Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to play the beat for you so you can hear it. Yeah, and
Mhm, mhm. Wow, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. It looks like 9.9 Entertainment Inc. joined Levan, excuse me, Lev Anthem. Help me. Sorry, it's a tongue twister. My apologies. Um,
Trust
and
me, trust me. I was missing people names too, so don't feel bad.
and and it doesn't help. I'm squinting for the the letters on here.
You can
Um,
call me Queen.
and Monish Music. Thank
Yeah,
you,
my
sir, for
boy.
joining. At
OG Triple OG.
Jimmy, and then it says, okay, so they're talking amongst each other. Bill
Okay.
Wilbur's of TFI. Is it I or L? Glad you made it. Okay. All right. So moving on.
Oh, my boy.
You didn't think I was going to come with the questions tonight, but I am. Uh,
Nah, I knew you was gonna come. Trust me.
you mentioned, right, that
Uh-huh.
you're building something bigger than just music, it's a
Yeah,
legacy.
yeah.
Can you explain what legacy means to you and what you're hoping to leave behind for future generations of artists and listeners?
Well, I'm building my legacy by just being me, being authentic. And like I said, well, like I told you in private, like back in 2020, I got the thought to just put it out there.
Mhm.
Like it didn't matter. So once I put it out there, it just was automatically like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and just see what it can do. Because for years people was like, where y'all music at? Where y'all music at? And I was just like, I don't know how to do it. I had to learn how to do it by myself because and nobody else see the potential in it. Only I did. So like I
Mhm.
was just like, let me go ahead and get something together to
Yeah.
build it up. And like I wanna I'm in the process of it right now because like I'm uh, I'm gonna make my label
Right.
surrounded. So, it's around my mama and my brother. And my
Gotcha.
brother used to rap too. Long live Cali. He
Mm.
used to rap as well. And my mama, she was very heavily influenced by music and stuff like that, and what was going on in the industry
Mhm.
and things like that. So once that happened, I was just like, let me build a label representing them. You know,
Right.
it's just they seem like another casualty to something else, but I feel like it's something greater than that. So I just want to lift them up, give
Gotcha.
them the proper shine they supposed to have. So that's where Africa Cali Always Empire. That's the
Mm.
label name.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I like that.
Yeah,
That
thank
sounds like you're on that road. So you
you.
just have to keep going for sure.
Yeah,
And
most definitely.
we talked to Sidebar about your music and your inspiration behind it, but I definitely think that you're the man for the job to take timeless music. You're one of there's a few that came on here on my platform and talked about their music, and they have like timeless pieces that they're creating as well, and it's phenomenal. You guys are phenomenal. um so the road, right, as an independent artist isn't easy. um what have been some of the toughest challenges you faced, and how have you managed to stay consistent and build momentum, right? Without the support of a major label.
Okay. I maintain. I just basically just just did what everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? Just kept it strictly independent, like really dependent on myself because once I started doing this, I knew it was gonna cost. I knew
Mhm.
all of that. So they was like it take money to make money. So once I got that understood, it was just like okay, let me go ahead and make sure that I get all my ducks in a row, take care of my business, and make sure that I'm good on my end. If
Right.
anything go left.
Okay. Yeah, that's for sure. I from my understanding, a lot of indie artists, they because they're not on a label, they feel like they have the control and the power of obviously their royalties, their music, and how they can dress and how they can articulate right on their music. So I definitely understand that, and it's been given a bad rap. But I
Mm,
believe, and I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I believe they're, I want to say big label, are like making a way for indie artists to regain the trust or something. That's the way I'm seeing it a little bit, and just talking with people and
mm,
the label side, kind of
it
not
ain't,
not like
it ain't
label, not like high label, but you know what I mean, kind of in between.
like
Like,
an indie label. So like an
I don't
indie,
know if I'm making sense.
so like an indie. No, I'm saying like an indie label.
Like,
Like
yeah, like a tether, to still spotlight artists, but have the authenticity, have the ethical, right? The ethics in place, because that's the piece that is missing. Is the ethics in place of having like the art being promoted, right?
yeah,
And having the artist like being the owner of their songs or their music for sure. But anywho, so from Rock Island to Memphis, your roots are strong. How as you gain more attention, right,
mm-hmm.
with your music, how do you like stay balanced and true to your origins of your while embracing the global audience? Like, how do you stay balanced from your core?
How do I say balance?
Yeah.
To be honest, I like it's re- it's really like it's really just like it's just basically I'm just doing me. I ain't even
Uh-huh.
I really feel like I hit my core once I got like over 100 plays because
Mhm.
like I'm working like that. Like for 100 plays, get 100 plays gave me the confidence to keep going. To be honest, and
Okay.
you know everybody else they was just like, oh, you know, well, why you doing this? Why you ain't stopping? Why why you ain't? I mean, why did you stop? And why did delay your process for everybody? You know, so basically, he just was like, um, sorry, my bad, y'all. uh, it's just basically just a whole simple process of, just making sure I could just, stay consistent. Even though I feel like I ain't been consistent to be honest, but I've been more consistent than what I think to be honest. Uh, I can't hear you. You on mute.
I'm just running my mouth.
I
Uh-oh.
can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? No, I was saying that I believe like we grew up in this like microwavable type of society, right? where we want that quick gratification, that quick turnaround. But again, when you're dealing with timeless pieces, like how you deal with how you are with your song, I think that is the perfect time, if that makes sense. Like there's a process to everything. And maybe you weren't like quote unquote making music during that what decade or whatever, however long. That doesn't mean that you weren't actually making music, if that makes sense. Because life is art, right? And so we you know, not trying to preach or what have you, but it's a journey. So like every decision you make, every um experience that you've experienced and lessons that you've learned adds up to that music you're about to make, if that makes sense. Because music is life and it goes hand in hand. Otherwise, what is there to sing about?
Right. What is there to put to a beat?
So yeah, so I think that you did the right thing by, you doing it in your headspace, in the right headspace. Because if you just throw on me, because there's a lot of people that just throw music out there. Oh, I'm done with this track. I'm done with this EP. I'm done with this da da da. And it's like, okay, um, to me, it's like no pun intended for microwavable foods, right? For those that eat, I mean, I used to eat I still microwave food sometimes, but it's your music. If you're
Ooh,
really a true artist, it should mean more than just microwaving that song. That's a net soapbox. That's my opinion. If you're really about the art, if you're really about putting something out there that's meaningful, right? Then it's a process. It's not, hey, let me just throw this in the microwave and boom, it's done, done. It's ready to eat.
no, 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 no. I appreciate that because that's how I feel now. Like I feel like whatever I produce next is gonna be a full course meal and not
Mhm.
a hungry man dinner.
Exactly. Uh, looks like venue music playlist said art is how we decorate space. Yep. And music is how we decorate time. So true and so timeless. Shout out to Black Dynasty. Thank you for joining, King. Appreciate you. But yeah, most definitely. Well, I've rambled. What's your take on this?
No, no, I ain't got no take on it. I just let people do them because hey, I get criticized, so I just already know they probably get more criticism than me. But for
Right.
everybody that really rocking with me and tell me I got timeless music, I'm very appreciative and very grateful for those comments.
Yeah, for sure. So speaking about time, right? And the process, you spent years refining your craft. I mean, you can hear it through your songs. What's your process, right, when you write and record music? Do you start with like your lyrics, your melodies, specific concept in mind? And how do you ensure your voice is authentic in every song? Because I hear that.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
Well, my process really started once I get the beat. Like I said earlier, like I fall in love with the beat first, and
Mhm.
then I think, I come with the lyrics within 30 minutes to an hour, and then I take if I'm working on one song, it'll take me about 2 to 3 days. But if I'm working on various songs, it'll take me a whole week to get everything together that I want to say for the song.
Okay. Huh. And but sometimes it takes either long or short of a period of time to produce the music.
It's a short period of
It's a
time,
short.
like,
Okay.
especially when it's on my heart and spirit. I just I can't shake
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna be like I'm ready to do something about it.
I think you're the second artist I've heard that heard
Hmm.
you say that because this what last artist I interviewed, he was like, yeah. there was this song that I played, and it really, really, I think he was really upset. And then somebody said, "You sound like you were really upset in that music. You were angry." And he was like, "Yeah, I was really, I was really emotional that day, and I wanted to keep that emotion and go to the studio right away so I can record it."
Yeah, that can happen too. But like I ain't had no feeling like this since I started working with Steve, and
Okay.
after I made greatest thing in championship, like that,
Mhm.
like like I mean, once I made Trill Talk, I felt like I was on
Uh-huh.
top of the world. Like it just, but like once
Right.
I get excited like that and I can just jump up and go, I do that because like
Mhm.
yeah. Once I heard championship, I was done writing championship in 2 days, and by the end of the week, I was recording that song.
Mm.
Like yeah, because like on Trio Talk, I was working on the road and I was writing my lyrics to the song, so that's why like I took a week to do. While I was working, I was taking weeks just listening to a week to listen to the beat, hear what I was
Uh-huh.
gonna say, and then by the time I came back to Memphis, I was recording the song at the end of the week.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like Admonish Music said Bray is a classic for sure. Well, speaking about it, because I keep hearing the name Steve in your music. So let's go ahead and show the audience. I'm like, who's this Steve guy? The only Steve I know let me stop is from Minecraft. I have kids, so I took the kids to
No,
see the new Minecraft movie. And yeah, that's a whole different. Well, I'll talk about that later. Sidebar. But let me go ahead and check out. Let's check out his song, everyone. Let's see. Let's see if I have the championship. Here it is. Here we go.
I mentioned Steve.
All right. All right, guys. Here we go. Can you hear it?
Every nigga needs his theme music. That's the Steve Jams, ho. I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain. I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain. Nobody want me to do music, y'all. Want me to channel it elsewhere, y'all. But every nigga need their theme music. I do this for those who really fuck with my music. This shit epic. Movie screen, making moves like I'm on the big screen. I know you see me winning this shit, looking happy when you really hate this shit. Not my fault, they just want real music. And I stumbled on the recipe, how to do it. If you rockin' with me, I got love for you. But if it's hating your blood, then fuck you. I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain. I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain. I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain. Steve Jams on the beat, how you not gon' fuck with it? Unless you hate him too, then it's fuck you respectfully. Don't hate on us, not our fault. Shit got me feeling like I'm fresh from the vault. If it's not by La Familia, who else matter? Oh, add God to the mix, cake batter. What do you get? An untamed beast. Cause niggas gotta see me with every song I release. I feel like royalty. like a fucking king. Feel like I'm on my knees in the middle of the ring. Or standing up, head raised high. All hear the reign of the number one guy. I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain. I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain. I'm in my own lane, I ain't trying to do shit. This shit feel like I just won a championship. Acknowledge me while I'm in my reign. Cause in this game, I came to bring pain.
Love that laugh. Oh my goodness. That was very, very well done, sir.
Thank you.
Let's check out the chat. A lot of people. I just won a championship. Admonish Music says, "Let's go, Bray." Championship is without a doubt one of the greatest songs out there. Saxman Hour, Admonish Music, Truth, Saxman, and Venue Music playlist acknowledged me, and Admonish Music says Venue Music. Yes, most definitely. With that song, I'm just like, look, for time purpose, right? I'm gonna play all the songs that I have queued up, and then we'll go back to a couple of questions and then wrap it up. So let's go ahead and presenting to you at this hour, Trill Talk. Did I do that well? Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, nigga. Trill motherfucking talk, nigga. Motherfucking Max Win, nigga. Let me find out, man. You pussy ass nigga fucking with my nigga. I'm coming out dumping, nigga. Fuck you, bitch. Trill talk.
You think Smizzi ain't about that life, nigga? Trill talk. You think Smizzi be fly, the nigga? Trill talk. Hey, make me a trending topic, pal. Trill talk. Or you can follow me and mention me at Trill talk. Smizzi life, nigga, Trill talk. You think Smizzi be fly, the nigga? Trill talk. Hey, make me a trending topic, pal. Trill talk. Or you can follow me and mention me at Trill talk. People think they can just try. Oh, but Smizzi acting all tough and big, and I'm in it, bitch. But you can catch that bullshit like HIV. Yeah, look, brother, that in your shit. Fuck, little Smizzi. I ain't gotta talk to her and whoop on every song. Cause make me angry one good time and your life gone. I don't be for book bitches. Miss me with that shit, please. Cause I'm getting money. I don't lose count over no bitch. Try my G and you'll see that shit so real. Have you relocated to a Mississippi cotton field? I don't play games, bro. Come see me in my hood. I come and go as I please, but you frightened to ride through Hollywood. You think Smizzi ain't about that life, nigga? Trill talk. You think Smizzi be fly, the nigga? Trill talk. Hey, make me a trending topic, pal. Trill talk. Or you can follow me and mention me at Trill talk. You think Smizzi ain't about that life, nigga? Trill talk. You think Smizzi be fly, the nigga? Trill talk. Hey, make me a trending topic, pal. Trill talk. Or you can follow me and mention me at Trill talk. Just cause your name hot, fuck that's supposed to mean. That shit don't mean nothing cause you hot in the streets musically. If you feel I'm talking about you, then hit me at Trill Talk. Cause I'm on another planet from you. I don't listen to small talk. Now come on, son. Who you think you fooling with that gay talk? Only white juice in your life will Levi's, forces, and chalk. Plus you selling juices. Give me a Kool-Aid Jammer. Cause according to your background, you ain't never been to no slammer. You live in Cordova with moms dropping songs. Got a major DJ to host your shit and think you finna be on. Mama financing your career. I do this on my own. Guess that's the difference between a boy and a male that's grown. You think Smizzi ain't about that life, nigga? Trill talk. You think Smizzi be fly, the nigga? Trill talk. Hey, make me a trending topic, pal. Trill talk. Talk. Or you can follow me and mention me at Trio Talk. You think Smizzi ain't about that life, nigga? Trio Talk. You think Smizzi be flogging, nigga? Trio Talk. Hey, make me a trending topic, pal. Trio Talk. Or you can follow me and mention me at Trio Talk. Trio Talk. Trio Talk. Trio Talk. Trio Talk. Trio Talk. Trio Talk.
Wow. Wow. Look, we're going to keep it going. Uh-oh. Did I lose him? All right. I think I was having a little bit too much fun here. Let me see here. Where did he go? Hopefully he'll come back on here. Let's see. Did I lose him? Well, while he's coming back online, we're going to go ahead and play another one of his songs here. Let's see here. We have, it's called Blacklist Anniversary official video. All right, let's go ahead and play it while he comes back on.
He's spooked. Yeah, he's spooked. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It is, man. Why you sit down, bro?
My shit, we ain't though. Better do that shit by man. I think we ain't got no paper.
Screw you, let me lay down. I need a rest.
Shit. Really though. I know you.
I played it.
Yeah, I feel.
Man, hold on, y'all.
Come on, man. We playing domino, man. You don't let nothing ass shit. Oh, man.
It's only a matter of time for you lose someone special or lose somebody that ain't shit. Damn, thinking about the love we had, but now I think about it, shawty, you just a past. I remember every time we used to kiss and every time you said, Ricky, come and hold me like this. Reminiscing on the time we used to go wild and how the sex was great and how I used to blow your back out. But all that love and shit came to an end when you text me on the phone asking to just be friends. I know, her man ain't supposed to cry, but what the fuck did we go wrong? And all I ask myself is why? Goodbye. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Walking with a broken heart got me cold as I can be. Ricky buried 6 feet deep. The Marshall showing no grief, cause all my feelings on my sleeve made my love rest in peace. Now we history. I'm finally out of my misery, so fuck you and your future Keisha on our anniversary. The Marshall.
Sorry, anniversary. This was made for me, yeah. DD Lulu, rest in peace to my twins. This is how Bray feels. Damn, I guess this day was really meant for you and me. Cause I'm reminiscing on our anniversary. So since I got your attention, I'ma be Smizzi and talk about Lulu, my twins, and Dee Dee, a nigga heart and soul. When I came across you, felt like you were a pot of gold. Broke up with you cause your mama words was harsh and cold. But you still got a nigga even though you with the rainbow. Lulu, I did what you thought I wasn't gonna do. Went with that girl and ended up crawling back to you. You gave me another chance to get myself right, bro. But in June of 09, you heard a nigga heart. Fuck, you know what? I still love you and Shelly to this very day. Y'all need anything, I'm just one phone call away. Into my twins' daddy say, y'all from this crazy world, cause your mama wasn't ready either. Constantly act like a little girl. Smith.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing this. That was a very, very heartfelt. Wow, and that's another timeless piece. Well, there's a bunch of venue music had to go, but the venue music scouting is here. Thank you for joining as well. Thanks for having me. We love Bray Smizzi. Yes, I love Bray Smizzi too. He's so dope. Um, so the next song, we're just moving along with his beautiful songs here. The next one is Blacklist Welcome, and let's hit it. There we go.
Welcome to Hollywood with niggas getting off their good. Strapped on both sides, wishing that you would.
Welcome to Smoky City where we shoot first and that question later. Nigga posted on the block selling anything just for the paper.
Welcome to Hollywood with niggas getting off their product and they don't wanna see the undercover narcotics.
Welcome to Smoky City where grandma got that word too. Holy trying to stop our sign and fuck niggas with the gun line.
Welcome to Hollywood and I'm a current resident, but I'm always gone. Why? Cause I'm chasing dead presidents. People think I'm living like a king, but I'm far from a prison. I don't think I'm better than y'all just because my money plays. It all started when I made my move to Cypress Garden Apartments. Dion let me crash there, and plus I love them apartments. Came across real people, they see real to this day. But we live for the weekends, cause they was always live, baby. Concentrated in good times, but only once to hey, baby. B50 to the lab, store a block or two for me. You used to walk in, but they serving you through a window lately. I guess them cones go inside and act all crazy. Go to Kings every day. Batman is what I hear from my elite. Then go down to the blue store and chop it up with the other elite. You can't tell me about my hood, cause when they see me, they say, oh, that's Bray from Hollywood. Smith, welcome to Hollywood with niggas getting off their good. Strapped on both sides, wishing that you would.
Welcome to Smoky City where we shoot first and that question later. Nigga posted on the block selling anything just for the paper.
Welcome to Hollywood with niggas getting off their product and they don't wanna see the undercover narcotics.
Welcome to Smoky City where grandma got that word too. Holy trying to stop our sign and fuck niggas with the gun line. Welcome to Smoky City, we like shooting and love getting money. Them niggas talking, they run out hood when we come around. Them bitches running, don't sell dope, but my nigga do. Run up the car for a liquor too. Round here we the black and red and pray that we don't run into you. I got plenty soldiers and niggas talking shit. I bet this chopper gon' hold you. I'm like tip off in this bitch. Smoky City till the death for me. I'm 20 years in this shit. Hit my nigga blood brother, they gon' kill over a brick. Shout out Crockett, Breed Love, Leon and LAB, what's up to Caleb, Palmetto, as a kill and not tree. Whole hood about the money, the dope boys and the OP. 40 kids riding on bike that a rock band for you making peace. Smoke City, Tennessee, you don't want the motherfuckers on leash, cause they'll shoot your ass right on the spot. We ain't saying shit, fuck the police. Cause my hood, we all good, everybody like family. Rest in peace to my fallen soldiers and free my niggas that ain't free. D-Mark.
Welcome to Hollywood with niggas getting off their good. Strapped on both sides, wishing that you would.
Welcome to Smoky City where we shoot first and that question later. Nigga posted on the block selling anything just for the paper.
Welcome to Hollywood with niggas getting off their product and they don't wanna see the undercover narcotics.
Welcome to Smoky City where grandma got that word too. Holy trying to stop our sign and fuck niggas with the gun line.
Wow. Another amazing song. Hollywood. I believe, right, if I'm not mistaken, your name at first was something, was it Bray Hollywood at first? Or did you have Hollywood in there? No?
No.
You never had Hollywood.
No.
Maybe it was another artist.
Yeah, it was another artist.
My bad.
No, I never
No
heard
Hollywood.
Hollywood. I can't be Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And actually,
Hollywood.
you know, like no, I can't be Hollywood.
Oh, okay, okay.
I might act like a polished young man, but I'm really an authentic hoodlum.
Well, with that being said, we're gonna go jump right into that goddess song that you have out, Bray. Everybody ready for that goddess song? I feel like a goddess this evening, so I'm gonna present to you.
Hype yourself up. Hype yourself up, too.
I'm going presenting the goddess song official video. Here we go.
Shit, I just bought some goddamn diapers. Shit crazy. Hey, fool, you still already? Just, you know what? I hate doing shit with this nigga, man. Man, shit. Man, I'm not buying no motherfucking diapers, man. You need some wipes? Okay, I can get you some wipes. All right. All right, fool, you ain't ready yet? We gotta go out here and do this shoot. Like, you really gonna do this video?
I'm on Facebook.
This nigga on Facebook, the record late and shit. Man, then we gotta go to the concert tonight. Man, shut up. I'll be over there later. I got this shoot I gotta do. Yeah, I got your pamper money, I got the wipes and all that shit. Cuz, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go. Shit. Fuck you get nervous for? How the fuck you get nervous?
I do this shit.
I'm just saying. Nigga got shit to do. You over here playing with nigga money and shit. Can't even find my goddamn hat. You know what?
Don't worry about me.
Just bring your ass up.
I already know.
Yeah.
Damn, she's a goddess, hell yeah, baby. I'm just being honest. Everywhere little mama go, she start a riot. She be 3
Where she going?
autopilot, hair done, figure right.
She is a goddess.
Grind hard day and night.
She is a goddess.
She got her own thing.
She is a goddess.
Don't you wish you were me?
Cause she is a goddess.
She on her shit and fly your den in the bird. Play with her emotions and you getting kicked to the curb. She fine as hell, but don't refer to her as a bad bitch. She's a newbie and goddess, beyond average. I call her soulful cause she about her bread and cabbage. And she don't backtrack so she don't fuck with excessive baggage. She want a real nigga from the jump, oh yeah, not a fugazi. So of course she love the aura and presence of Smizzi. She got my back like support from her back, yes sir. And I thank God for her every time when I say my grace. She finer than all of my ex-girlfriends put together. So it's only right that I fuck with her through any weather. Damn, she's a goddess, hell yeah, baby. I'm just being honest. Everywhere little mama go, she start a riot. She be 3
Where she going?
autopilot, hair done, figure right.
She is a goddess.
Grind hard day and night.
She is a goddess.
She got her own thing.
Tell them about your goddess. See, Marsh, I'm gonna tell them about mine. She is a goddess. Shout it bad. So I never call her a bitch. She a goddess, and she know that she is the shit. She a thing to find. Maybe Aphrodite, and I'ma beat that pussy up if she gon' invite me. She say what this nigga won't do, she know another will. And she don't wear shoes, she just kill him. And here she independent, got her own crib and her own car with 2 kids. Don't need a man, got her own van. Go to the club every weekend. She party hard and by the bar. She a super free like a porn star. She know her limits when it comes to niggas. Don't need a nigga to buy shit. Bitches hating, don't have friends. Got 2 jobs in the side, man. No lie, true shit. Homie, she a goddess.
Damn, she's a goddess, hell yeah, baby. I'm just being honest. Everywhere little mama go, she start a riot. She be 3
Where she going?
autopilot, hair done, figure right.
She is a goddess.
Grind hard day and night.
She is a goddess.
She got her own thing.
She is a goddess.
Don't you wish you were me.
Cause she is a goddess.
Hey, hey,
She is a goddess.
what?
She is a goddess.
Hey,
She is a goddess.
hey, homie.
Come and find it.
Oh my gosh, you want to run that back? Oh my gosh, I love it. Yay. Goddess song, y'all. Wow. Wow. Amazing. So can you tell us a little bit about this goddess song?
Basically, I just wanted to represent the ladies well, like it's, you know what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
And I was already calling women goddesses like on social media. So
Okay.
once the opportunity presented itself, I was just like, all right. And the collaborator that I had, B Marshall, on the song,
Okay.
he was let me throw in the real goddesses' names from Greek history,
Mm-hmm.
well, Greek mythology, because he was major in it. He just threw them names in there, and I was like, ah, okay, because I'm just like saying every woman is a goddess, you know what I'm saying, no
Mm-hmm.
matter what. So like
Mm-hmm.
that's just how I did. That's just basically where it came from. Just want to represent the women well. Just that's it. Letting them know I love women, 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 women.
I love it. And thank you for representing us, for shouting us out for sure. So what's next for Bray Smizzi? Do you have like any upcoming projects, collaborations, events, any future work going on?
Really, I got something under wraps, but I can't really speak on it because I don't know what's going on. Uh,
Okay.
they told me I have to wait. I have to wait and
Okay.
see. So, and they really want me to be a part of it. So I'm just taking it for how it go.
Okay.
I'm really trying to get into the gist of getting back in recording and
Okay.
getting myself back into the back into the field really, to be honest.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. And so for young artists, right, aspiring to be like you and the creatives out here who may be, facing challenges in their lives similar to yours, what advice would you give to them about like staying committed to their craft and navigating through this music industry?
Um, learn how to turn the other cheek if stuff don't go your way. Like just
Mm.
keep it peace. Cause like I've always wanted to point the finger, but
Uh,
I have to take the blame for myself for how things have went. You know what I'm saying? So like basically with the young artists that that inspire me,
mhm.
I mean that I inspire, I just want them to just stay committed to it. Like,
Right,
cause ain't no telling if I would have stayed committed to it 10 years ago, maybe we
right,
probably we probably would have never crossed paths or anything like that. So like it's divine timing. So I would just like stay focused on it. And no matter what you do, you ain't even got to do music. It's just whatever you want to do. Whether you want to start your business and stuff like that, don't get
right.
discouraged. That's what kills it.
That's so true. And when listeners hear your music, right, what do you hope they take away from it? And how do you want your music to impact those who connect with it?
Well, I just want them to take away from it like, man, okay, he really said this, or he really did that,
Mm,
like on the song or something like that.
yeah.
And it's just real crazy how my mama had like my little cousins and them listening to I Want to See You.
Mm,
So like, and then I was around kids. Well, I be around kids, and they
mhm.
like listening to Championship, and so
Yeah.
like as long as you understand the message, as long as you get it, that's cool. Cause just
Mhm.
like Greatest Thing, which is produced by Steve, that's a real classic that he put together, and
Yeah.
he didn't tell me. He didn't want to sell me the beat, because he just loved it that much, and I loved it too. But that's why I had to do my justice on it.
Mm. Well, you sure did, sir. Definitely championship. A lot of people are saying facts, wise words, and it says here, Bray Smizzi and Admonish Music Project. Let's go. A lot of fire emojis here. And so, right behind the scenes, we know like there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. What does an average day, right, look look like for Bray Smizzi? And how do you balance the music and your aspects of life?
I really just go day by day with it. To be honest, it's a real. Well,
Uh-huh.
I've been working on getting my balance back. Get my mind together, get my spirit
Right.
right. So,
Okay.
like day to day, it's just basically whatever I have planned for the day, because I just like to have my days planned ahead. So I won't just be waking up like, oh man, what I'm finna do today. So
Right.
basically, if I'm not, taking care of myself, you know, going through the hustle and bustle of everyday life, I'm just really just chilling, listening to other artists, listening to beats that,
Mhm.
my producers, Ghost Chat and Steve Jam send me. Like I'm just chilling, just really
Right.
on chill mode. That's basically how I am, because once I'm able to pop out, I'm not gonna stop.
I think you're already popping out, sir. I don't know if you noticed that, but definitely, especially with the songs that you have with Championship, and it just keeps going. So just keep going. That's the I know cliche, right? Keep going. Um, Lastly, with your journey about creating this legacy of yours, how do you see yourself building on this for the next generation? Is there like a particular vision that you have in mind for your family and future music?
Yes, I do actually. Like, cause it's a lot of people that they get in the industry and they be looking for the people to guide them the right way, like be a mentor and stuff like
Right.
that. I want to be like that, but I want to be that CEO. I really want to be like behind the scenes once I establish myself as
Mhm.
the man who made the legacy happen. Once I can fade to the black, and be a CEO and stuff like that, I want to be that mentor right there with them, like
Mm.
like how Gucci is to his artists and how Future is to his artists. Y'all might not see it, but it's a lot. You don't know what kind of conversations they have with each other, or like QC, Pete, and Coach K. They the
Mhm.
CEOs of quality control. You never see the conversations they have with their artists. You only just be like when they go through something or when something good happen, y'all celebrate it and stuff like that. But it probably be a lot of mentorship going on, and also
For
again,
sure.
like on Live Young Dog, he was actually mentoring and telling his artists to let's go this way, let's do this, let's do that.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
you know like it's been established, but ain't nobody been able to build no longevity behind it. It's longevity built after certain events, but it ain't it ain't really just flourished like that
Mhm.
in recent years.
For sure, for sure. I do like those words of wisdom there. And so, with that being said, do you have anyone you want to shout out tonight?
Oh well, first and foremost, let me give a shout out to the Most High, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. God, just I know He's all the special beings, but He's the greatest of all. You know, real Smizzy salute to No 360. Smizzy salute to my homie KK. Um, Smizzy salute to the whole city of Memphis. Really, to be honest, and everybody that's in the venue community. You know what I'm saying? Everybody keep doing their thing, and anybody that's looking at me and inspired by me, I really do appreciate you. anybody that ever shared or even like made a video to any songs that I do have, thank you, and I really do appreciate it. And I also want to give a very, 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 very good shout out to my daughter, Daylin Marie. I love you, Daddy coming. That's all I got to say.
Okay. And how was your experience with Endano 360 tonight?
Oh man, I love it. I love it. I can't wait to watch the replay because that's what I really that's what I fall in love with watching the replay. Like, because I can't see the comments and stuff like this, so I'm really finna love this. I'm really finna love it.
Well, I appreciate you, sir. And definitely everyone tap in with Bray Smizzi and Endano 360. Okay, be sure to subscribe to Bray Smizzi and Endano 360. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. We have all the episodes right now. This is streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to download this to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitter or X, and TikTok. And I want to give a shout out to Warriors Talk, Black Dynasty ENT, Tony's Toss, of course, Tony's Talk Showcase, Driven Paper Next Level, Beats by Your Boy, Crush Ice Entertainment, which I'm a part of the radio, and WKYJ Radio Live, King's PR, King TV. We outside. I'm sorry. Oh, and please let's continue to support the Unity for Social Justice.
I said that's my boy.
Oh.
I love Tony. Tony forever.
Oh yes. Yes, sir, for sure. Tony Sauce is the man. Make sure you tap in with him. If you, for all the independent artists that need your voice being heard, he is the man as well, for sure. And let's continue to support the Unity for Social Justice. Let's free Monster Yo and all our brothers and sisters that are in need of our support. This has been a broadcast of showing love full circle between Endano 360 and Mr. Bray Smizzi, y'all. Make sure you tap in, okay? And tag him to show your love. Comments on our show right now. And with that being said, if you need to reach me, I'm at www.intheknow360.com. Thank you so much for joining. Salute.